how to grab your attention. अब जब फाइनली वीडियो देख ही रहे हो तो पूरा देख लो. So hello everyone, yes, I am back. So today is yet another very interesting video that I don't know whether all of you are going to love or bring in a lot of hate on my channel, but I wanted to talk about this for a very long time and finally I am doing it. So let's talk about objectifying women or objectifying Indian women in Indian movies and advertisements and thus commercializing it. So keep watching the video. So this is what dancing is in Bollywood and this is how women are portrayed in Bollywood. You can see how well a foreigner's talent is used in India, right? Now that you have watched how much and how well the women of India are utilized in the Indian media, let's talk about them. My personal view, Nora Fatehi, one of the very beautiful dancers that I've recently come across after Lauren, and I just love the way she dances, her flexibility, she's so graceful, but how is she utilized? Just as an item dancer. In India, item dancing plays a very important role in the movies. Whether the movie has a storyline or not, whether the movie does well in the box office cause of the storyline or not, it definitely does well cause of the item dance and the item lady out there. So, Nora Fatehi is one of the most utilized women in the Indian cinemas right now, but as an item girl. Why? Because all her dancing skills just goes into objectifying her beautiful body and the steps also just objectify her body. Why can't we use this talent in a different way? When we are welcoming foreigners to our country, we can use their talent in a very different way. What does such things preach in the society? That a woman's body and face is important only for its beauty and is only worth objectifying. What about showing the actual talent of women in the movies and sharing some good messages to the society? Coming to the condom ads of India, where the condom is actually a protective thing for men, which men are supposed to wear for protection, because in India nothing is shown or nothing is advertised about women condoms or female condoms. Now the entire advertisement that you will get to see speaks nothing about diseases that are spread through sex or sexual disease or nothing about unprotected sex. But what is shown is a famous Sunny Leone talking about a particular flavor or a particular fruit and how she gets seduced by that without even showing a single part of the man who was seducing her. Now, let us come to the fact that yes, you want to show that even wearing that condom, the woman is getting pleasure, but where is the man in that video? I'm not telling you to show his private parts and make him wear that condom on TV. No, you don't have to do that in front of the camera, but at least show the man. Why is it that only the woman is there when the product is actually for a man and not for a woman? Also coming to the ads that we have for Axe or any other deos for men, you will always see that when they spray it on the body, the woman gets attracted to the man. Have you noticed that? Now, I do not understand this concept very well, that just a perfume, just a deo, or maybe just a shaving cream, how can that attract a woman so easily? And even if it does, how does attracting a woman play a role in commercializing a particular product or brand? Like just watch these ads where the woman is so seduced, or I don't know what, by just a man who is using that particular brand's shaving cream. Also, one of the things that I would like to talk about is that there is this statement or these sayings that are going on for a very long time, that women dress up for men, women do makeup for men, and women do everything for men. But if I take an example of any makeup brand or any clothing brand, you will never see that a woman is shown dressing up for his man or doing makeup for his man. Rather, you will get to see they are doing all this and going out with their girl gangs. But when it comes to a man's product, any product it might be, okay, you will see that he does that to attract the woman. So do you want to say that India is such a hypocrite country where the statements go by that women dress for men and women do makeup for men, but actually when you come to advertising the products, you show the men doing all this for attracting the woman or for women, but there are no statements about it? Like, I really would like to get justification on this, if anyone could provide justification on this. Moving a bit away from the Hindi film industry or the Bollywood industry comes our famous Punjabi industry with all that flashy and colorful songs. So over here, what is the role of the girl? Or what is the role of the female protagonist? She is a girl who loves shopping, and her man is there with all that money and all that luxury cars, providing her with all that, and she has to say yes to him because he has all that money. And also, the woman is shown as someone who is completely dependent upon her boyfriend or husband for all that money, all that luxury and everything in life. And the only way a man can attract a woman and make that woman her fiance or girlfriend is how? By giving her something expensive. So that is the importance of Indian women in Punjabi songs and albums. I don't know about movies because I haven't watched them, but this is what their songs do. You can watch it for yourself. With the drastically increasing percentage of Indian working women, I have no idea about how these Punjabi songs and the directors portray a woman as a person who is completely financially dependent upon their husband or boyfriend or fiance or whatever. I think this needs to change as well, where they can show that the man and the woman are equally independent and dependent on each other, rather than showing only the woman who doesn't see anything else like the character or the person or the well-being, but only that luxury car and all the brands, and gets attracted and goes and gets married to that man. Like, seriously, is it that easy to choose a man? Lastly, talking about one of the worst and the disgusting shows, that is the Kapil Sharma show, where what he does is only talk about how a husband is mistreated by a wife after marriage and how the wife completely changes over the years and becomes a burden, whereas they talk or show no light upon domestic violence, which happens at a greater rate upon women than men in India. So yes, this was my take on objectifying women, or how important role a woman plays in the Indian media, be it movies or music or whatever. So this was it. Let me know how did you like it. Also, maybe I'm going to bring a part 2 of this video. So thank you so much for watching this, and thank you so much for all the support. Please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. And also please don't forget to let me know what would you like to watch next, and what is the topic that you would like me to talk about in my next video. Thank you so much. Until then, bye bye and stay safe.
Matriarchy begins now.